Ethan Blake stared out his bedroom window at the gray afternoon sky, watching raindrops trace jagged paths down the glass. At 17, he felt as hollow as the abandoned treehouse in his backyard, once filled with possibility, now just taking up space. "Ethan, dinner!" his mother called from downstairs. He sighed, running his fingers through his dark hair before trudging down to join his family. Dinner was the usual affair, his father asking about college applications, his mother reminding him about upcoming deadlines, his younger sister chattering about her science project. Ethan nodded and mumbled responses, his mind elsewhere. Later that night, scrolling mindlessly through his phone, an email notification appeared. It was from his history teacher. "Community service opportunity, Riverdale Bridge restoration. Meet Saturday at 9 a.m. if interested." Ethan nearly deleted it. What was the point? But something, maybe boredom, maybe desperation, made him screenshot it instead. Saturday morning arrived with unexpected sunshine. On a whim, Ethan found himself biking toward Riverdale Park, where a small crowd had gathered near the dilapidated footbridge that connected the town's east and west sides. "Glad you could make it, Ethan," Mr. Hernandez greeted him with genuine surprise. "We need all hands today." The old wooden bridge had been closed for years after a storm damaged its center section. Today's volunteers included classmates, parents, and community members Ethan had never met. "This bridge has stood here for over 80 years, explained Ms. Rivera, the project coordinator. "Before it was damaged, it connected two parts of town that now take 20 minutes to travel between by car. People used to cross it daily, to work, to school, to visit family." Ethan was paired with an elderly man named Frank, who had brought his own toolbox. "First time doing restoration work?" Frank asked, handing Ethan a pair of work gloves. "First time doing much of anything," Ethan admitted. Frank chuckled. "Well, today you'll learn how to sand weathered wood. Nothing glamorous, but necessary." The work was tedious and physical. By midday, Ethan's arms ached, and splinters had found their way through his gloves. But strangely, he didn't mind. There was something satisfying about transforming rough gray planks into smooth, honey-colored wood. "My grandfather helped build this bridge in 1938, Frank shared during their lunch break. "I crossed it every day as a boy to get to school, and later to visit my wife when we were dating. She lived on the east side, you see." Over the next several weekends, Ethan returned to the bridge. He learned to measure and cut replacement boards, to mix weatherproof sealant, to secure joints that would withstand decades of footsteps and seasons. One Saturday, Ethan arrived to find only Frank waiting. "Everyone else had prior commitments," Frank explained. "We can still make progress on the railings if you're up for it." They worked side by side for hours. As the afternoon light turned golden, Frank paused. "Why do you keep coming back, Ethan?" "Most kids your age found one excused absence after the first weekend." Ethan considered the question, running his hand along a freshly sanded beam. "I can see the difference I'm making," he finally said. "Everything else in my life feels uncertain. College, career, the future. It's all just talk and plans. But here, this board that I fixed will help someone cross safely. That matters today, tomorrow, and 20 years from now." Frank nodded slowly. "That's what building bridges is all about. Not just connecting land to land, but past to future." When the bridge was finally reopened 3 months later, Ethan stood among the volunteers as the mayor cut the ceremonial ribbon. Families with strollers, elderly couples, and kids on bicycles flowed across the restored pathway. "What's next for you, young man?" Frank asked as they watched from the riverbank. "Engineering," Ethan replied with newfound certainty. "I want to build things that connect people. Maybe not always bridges, but solutions that bring communities together." That evening, Ethan crossed the bridge alone, stopping midway to watch the sunset reflect on the river below. Each board beneath his feet contained hours of his labor, his learning, his growth. Some had been frustrating, some rewarding, but together they created a path. As stars appeared in the twilight sky, Ethan understood something profound. Purpose wasn't something you found like a hidden treasure. It was something you built, plank by plank, day by day, connecting where you came from to where you were going, and helping others cross their own divides along the way. He left the bridge that night, walking taller than he had in years, carrying within him the blueprint for his future. The restored bridge stood in the fading light, a testament to what hands can build when guided by purpose and community. Each plank a lesson, each nail a connection, the whole structure a path forward, not just for Ethan, but for everyone who would cross it in the years to come. If this story resonated with you, don't forget to like and subscribe for more journeys that build bridges between people, places, and purpose.